morning. I greet you and am glad. I think that we have all the technical aspects of our confusion this weekend lined out well. I am embarrassed over all of that, but that's one of those things that sometimes happens. I want to just give you a quick, let me review that. I think the links are all working now correctly, even though I have provided you an alternate link for the assessment and printed out in my announcement the one page from Dr. Spencer. I want to look at the Blackboard assignment page just so that you can get an overview of that. So I'm going to look at my other screen, and we see in week 1 key theological foundations for biblical interpretations, and we have 3 items listed there. But the completion of this week's lesson, you should be able, 1, to describe the task of biblical interpretation in relation to aspects of theological anthropology, harmoniology, and structural evil. And then it says COT, that's class objective number 2. And then the second item, evaluate one's own thought processes in relation to one's participation in biblical interpretation, class objective number 4. And 3, analyze the manner in which a particular academic discipline impacts the way one views Scripture, and that's class objective number 3. Now, as we just go down that left-hand column of Blackboard, then you see the note to Apple users, week 1 reading and listening, class introductions, and then saboteur assessment, and then week 1 discussion, and then the 2 assignments, a reading analysis worksheet and a journal entry. As we do those things, it's a learning process to learn Blackboard and get going on that, as well as learning theological issues that are so important. I think you will find Dr. Chan's article very stimulating. He is a deep thinker. And then we have the article by Dr. Spencer, who used to be the vice president over at Moody Distance Learning, but now has been given other responsibilities, and he is still at Moody and kind of stepped up the ladder a little bit. And then the introduction to the PQ assessment, and then some audios of varying lengths to listen to. And then as you do the saboteur assessment, to critique what you think it says. And you don't have to agree with it. That's okay. But on the other hand, don't dismiss it too quickly. Sometimes we can learn a lot about ourselves and our blind spots from something like that. So we are off and going. And for those of you who have already submitted your introductions, I appreciate it. It's interesting to me to see a family picture, to see a picture of you, to learn a little bit about what you do in life and your church. It gives me a little bit of a connection with you. And I do want to get to know you as a person. And I want to encourage you again to say, if you ever want to get in touch with me, do not hesitate to call me or text me or email me. I want you to have a high quality learning experience. That's a deep conviction of mine. I have taken many years of college and university instruction, and I have had professors that helped me learn so much, and then there are others. We want this high quality learning experience for you at Moody Distance Learning, and I want to help you have that kind of experience. God bless you in this first week of our class.